Okay, Kamal?
Yes. So then I have a question here, Swamiji, and which is how Sanatana Dharma is related to Hindu Dharma as well as other religions of the world.
Okay, the question is that how Sanatana Dharma is related to Hindu Dharma and also with other dharmas. True, since we already said that Sanatana Dharma is eternal Dharma beyond time, it was given to us by the Lord at the moment when the creation was itself created. So we learn about Sanatana Dharma from nature. We did not learn from the books. It did not come from the sky. It came from the nature and how God is acting and teaching us through the nature, and that is how the observation of the saints through experience of nature and even going beyond the nature by learning from their own consciousness what Lord wants us to do. So the relationship of Sanatana Dharma is the spirituality, but always the principles that we learn and the practice. These are two different things. In practice, we always fall short. But that does not mean that the original religion and the principles that are propagated should be sacrificed. They should be always kept there, and we should practice and do our best. So when we talk about Hindu Dharma is a practice or an effort to practice the Sanatana Dharma, and often we fall short of the original principles that Sanatana Dharma intended to teach, but this is expected in all religions. That happens because we are human beings, we are not divine yet, or nor we are saints. So dharma always includes the practice in life, and there may be, then we will be talking about in future, the rituals and other aspects of dharma, so that we are more practical and we recognize our weaknesses as well as our strength. Okay?
So then there is another question just kind of pops up for right now. In Hindu Dharma, we are talking about all different types of gods, the snake, the tree, the woman, and Hanuman and Ganpati and so forth and so forth. And on the other hand, on the Sanatana Dharma side, you say there's only one God or it is a universal. So can you shed some light and help us understand that for a better clarity?
First of all, we need to have little understanding about God. God really is beyond description. God is beyond any name and form. God is to be known as spirit, truth, or love. And love is not lust, nor lust is love. So we will be talking about God as love, we will be talking about God as truth, we will be talking about God as spirit. That is the real thing. But since we are all human beings, we need manifestation of that God which has no name and no form, or love, because we don't see love. So if we see our mother, then we feel that, oh, mother is a form of love. And so the child knows how to love mother. So God does take the manifestation, or what we call avatar or incarnation. So God does come down in the form of mother or father or avatar or incarnation, so that we can love him, we can listen, he can teach us or she can teach us. So though God is beyond name and form, God does take forms. Now, there is another thing. All the forms in the whole universe is God himself. So all the forms that we see, not only human beings, not only creatures, not only animals, not only trees, but even mountains and worms and germs, everything, all the existence is God, is God's manifestation. So we need to then understand that everything on earth must be respected as manifestation of God, and therefore we must try to understand and deal with everything, not only human beings or animals, but everything as manifestation of God, because God is in everything that exists. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Tat Sat.